Hey, so I'm walking through Target looking for, actually it was the Stranger Things He-Man combo, and I see this, and I'm like, oh man, that's out. Damn, I had to cancel my pre-order for that. That sucks. Whatever. Didn't really have the money at the time. I looked on Hasbro Pulse, and it says that it's not available. No one has it available for pre-order. I missed out. That sucks. It's one of the Beast Wars figures that I was really looking forward to. So I found Transformers Legacy United Beast Wars Universe Tigerhawk. If you're unfamiliar with Tigerhawk, it is a pivotal thing, and you may want to skip ahead if you're planning on watching Beast Wars proper, because there's spoilers. So spoilers for a 20-plus-year-old, the 30-year-old show probably now. Anyway, Tigatron and Air Razor end up fusing into this. I'll do a spoilerish free. They fuse into this because the Fusors are two different things. So this is like a chimera of beast robots. I was not expecting to find this. Got super lucky, and randomly it was $34.99 instead of $55. That's almost half off. I also then... This will be next week's review. I also found this at a different Target for the same thing. I don't know why. Target has just the leader class Transformers marked at $35. So this is almost like a twofer. I don't have this one yet. I have the Scourge version and the Toxitron version. So I got them all. So let's take a look. I don't know why I went all blippy on the other. I'm sorry about that. I guess that's how you have to do it for the YouTubes. So you gotta be blippy. You gotta be blippy. You may notice that I am a lot happier lately, and that's because I got let go at my job. And guess what? That was the best thing that ever happened to me, because that job was sucking my soul. Here's our instructions and our 18 things saying don't put this in your mouth. This is going to be fun because it's all plasticky stuff. Now, this one did not have, I will say this, I'll show you exactly what happened. When I first saw it, this is why I got bummed, because this wasn't on there. But I shook it and it was jiggling around. So I ended up shaking it out of the package and putting it back on. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if some kid came by and did that or if it just happened to get lucky. I'm really hoping all the parts are in here. So let's see. Let's see, Rolf. All right, let's take the guns out because he's got some pistolas here. Really wild getting this for this price. Now, I did have to skip on Magmatron as well. I'm not as FOMO about that one. If I find that one on the sale somewhere, I'll probably pick it up. But Beast Wars, was that Beast Wars 2, I think, or Beast Wars Neo? Not one of my focuses. I just want to get the entire cast of the Beast Wars show first before I go too deep on that well. I picked up a couple of the other random ones and just, I don't even want them. I sold them at a TFCon last time, so I sold a bunch of those like other Beast Wars ones, like the ones from I'm trying to remember what they're even called, like the repaints, mutant versions. Yeah. All right, here we go. Here's Tigatron. Maximize. It was actually a very good storyline too, so check that show out from eons ago. I would assume the hollow part goes over here. This is one of the ones where the hollowness of this is kind of disappointing, because you can see it on this side real bad. So I'm hoping that someone comes out with an add-on kit to fix that. Let's zoom in a little bit. So you can see some of that detail. Supposedly this is a retool of the Tigatron and the Air Razor from this series. It looks like, huh? I don't know where this goes. You know what works? It probably goes right there. Also helps to look at the instructions, I suppose. I don't know what this goes to. Man, there's like a ton of stuff on this. There's that. There's that. Alright. We'll get it in the beast mode, and then I'll go grab the other two, and we'll see. I don't know if this is supposed to be a gun or what, but it'll fit in there, I guess. This is a pretty thick packet for what it's worth. Usually these aren't that thick, so it looks like boom, boom, boom. That actually can go onto his forearm. That's where that's supposed to go. As I drop that. See? Right there. Then you can put both of the guns in his hands and the wings in his hands to make I do remember he did they did that. That's a they if there ever was one. Hey, you wanna be able to teach pronouns, watch Beast Wars. So what happens when a male and a female thing mix together? You call them a they. So we've got knees that bend about that far. Not terrible. No. Ooh, there is ankle tilt. Look at that. I'll be damned. Hip twist on the thigh. Pretty good. Do we have a waist? We have a waist. Look at that. This does not clip together, and this is something that I have heard is a problem. Don't know why they didn't make that snap in there, maybe. I don't know. Then we got this clear part here, which is part of the that specific line. And if someone comes out with an add-on part, I hope that they add the part that goes in there. A gem or whatever. This goes here. So he can go pew pew. Look at that. The wings are pretty huge. Pretty much one-to-one to what the previous toy was, so I'm not too angry about that. It's going to fit in perfectly. I have my Beast Wars shelf, which I'm actually going to walk over there and grab them, so y'all get to see. So yeah, he's got the little nub on the top. Let's get him transformed. We don't convert in this household. So first thing we got to do, oh, I guess you can do this too. I forgot. So you can do the shoulder. One of my big gripes, and it looks like we've got it, is this: you cannot have them face their head doesn't face up. When a flying character does it, you have to make it so that their head goes up. Now, looks like it's on a ball joint. So that might be something that third-party company does as well. It makes a better, more show accurate, because I think this is toy accurate face. DNA Designs, you are on the job. Let's see what we got here. So we fold these back. Let's fold that down, down, down. Ooh, I like this. There's a lot into this. I thought this was a commander class, but I guess it's only a leader. So, I mean, whatever. I got it. That's all that matters, right? Looks like I got all the parts, too, which is super surprising, being that I wasn't too sure. There's these little lifty parts that come up. Looks like this part goes in, down, there. There. And these, I would assume, out and apart, then down. And then these go. What? Oh, okay, so it's the feet. Go this way. Right? Yeah. And this part folds out. It's a whole lot of fun there. That's like, that step was all of those. This spins around. So let's spin her around. What am I stuck on? So it just spins like that. Okay. Pop this piece out because I'm sure that's got to go. So that the tiger head is on the top. Let's zoom back out. This is kind of a larger figure. So that way I don't have to hold my hand out that far too. That's out. That's down. This shows... What? Okay, that goes up. That's out. And these two... Oh, okay. The legs spread apart like that. And these go all the way under. Ooh. You like that? This is way more than I thought this was going to be, by the way, for transformation-wise here. It looks like we flip this down and we spin this right round, baby, right round, like a record baby. And then this goes down. Okay. Head twists this way, up. And then we flip something open here. Okay, there's a panel there that hides. Okay, I was hoping those arms would get hidden at some point, which they do. Spin that there. There's no wrist swivels, which that's a little disappointing on a leader class. But there's at least swivels like here, but I don't know. I feel like there should have been another swivel piece there. But that might have been what kept it going from Commander class, which I would not have purchased this at Commander class. I probably would have waited even longer. All right, we're done with the first page of ridiculous stuff. Well, they're still working on that. So, what is nice is they kind of show you how to do this. Let's take this piece off. To have it so that it's just standing there, so you're not having to do the whole shebang. It's almost like someone had to transform this before they put it to the public. All right, there. And this is supposed to close over this. And it goes here and here. Ooh, that's a little weird. I don't like that. What? What? Okay, so this piece, this little nub there goes into that slot. I'm like trying to figure that out, why it's not working. That's why. All right, I am running into issues here though. Something is not. This side's in, that side is not. Why not? That's the question. So I pushed that in a little bit further back here. I'm hoping that that settles the discrepancy, but it doesn't feel like it's going to. It feels like this needs to go down more. I can't. That is, like, how is a kid supposed to do this? This side's in, so let's try to do this side first. And I'm aimed right on it, all right. Then we'll squeeze this end in. Oh, Jesus. So it popped the other side out. Is there something else that I'm missing that I'm... Or is it just a pain in the butt? Way too hot in here. So let's try this again. So, what it looks like, I don't know how I end up with this every time. There's a little bend right there, preventing it from going in. So let's try there. Seeing if that goes in. All right. The other side's fine. So I'm assuming there. So keep an eye on that in case you have a little chad hanging off. Now it's perfect. Perfect. Let's see what we got here. We spit these out front. This part goes up like that. And this. What? Oh, I must have done that on accident. It's supposed to clip in there. And hey, we just popped the part off, so we'll have to figure out where that goes. One of my issues with this one is that it's one of the ones that needs pins and doesn't have them. They put pins in the small figures all the time, but this one has very few pins and everything's falling off. A little annoying there. Push that there. These go up to this pin and hole combo. All right, I'm assuming that just goes in here. Ugh. Yeah. Ugh, there's that. Man, this is a monster. And, hey, didn't mean to do that. Giddy up, partner. This is probably going to be a longer video. Because we do have some comparisons we got to do. But there's that. One of the problems that I have seen is that this guy... Oh, you know what? No, that was Silverbolt had that problem. So maybe this one won't. So we've got legs out. Then you can flip these parts up here. Oh, okay. That's way better. And then this flips up like that and that. And then you got big claws in the front. Huh. That's not so bad. Same here. We're going to flip these claws up to there. Hopefully, as I said, that third party comes out with one where these claws come apart. I don't normally buy third-party ones, but I feel like this is one that I will buy. And if they'd have made this a commander class and it had all that, sure, I'd have bought it. But they don't do that for some reason. They continually cheap out on commander class stuff, and it bothers me. So it looks like this. supposed to flip. Oh, this is the claw that was off. That's why it's not. I'm like, why is it not? And then this goes back down. It is annoying that you can't get that completely flat, but it looks like looks like that's it. There's our Tigatron. I would assume, or Tigerhawk. His mouth opens a little bit. Nothing crazy there. Then you do have this if you wanted to move that around. I'm going to turn this because I think this is supposed to tab in here. Yep, there it is. And there you go. And then you can't really turn his neck unless you unhook this, that's a little bit annoying. He doesn't look as much like a tiger as he looks like a bear hawk. Well, let's take a look at the other two. So, boink. Let's here's my Beast Wars. Here's Eraser, and here's Tigatron. I've gotten lucky. Mine hasn't yellowed too bad, if all. But it doesn't matter because I plan on just buying that other one that they re-release anyway. So there's Tigerhawk next to Tigatron. This is where I'm confused. Let's zoom in there. Because they said that this was supposed to be, like, they took parts. First off, my Tigatron has goofy eyes, which always bothered me. But, I mean, he is a little yellow. But I think that's just how it was. I think the yellowing parts were different. I don't know. Yeah, see, that's starting to yellow a little bit. Whatever. I'll just have to repaint the whole damn thing. Yeah, I'm not really seeing too much of what they were saying. They took parts and blew it up and made it. Because he barely looks the same. I feel like this was 100% new. Even her, it's different. I mean, maybe they did, but it does not really show. Even the feet are different. This is one of the best figures out there, in my opinion. This one, but I don't care. I got Tigerhawk, and I got it cheap. That was probably the best part of my my day today, was finding this so cheap. And then, of course, if you want, you can flip this over and have it in Shoosty mode. Pew pew. And then it looks like these can, of course, they can still come off. You can shoot them at people and stuff. Not that I don't know anyone who'd ever want to do that. These are probably staying up here forever. But I am assuming that some third party is going to probably make an upgrade kit for this, because this is a little bit disappointing when it comes to overall articulation. Let's just put it that way. The articulation, not the greatest on this one. Because it is a leader class that was downgraded from a commander class. So what they cut was articulation, pretty much. And then it's very hollow. Be nice to have some, especially there, some stuff filling that in. It's not even like they tried to texture it. They just left that completely hollow. So hollow there and hollow here is probably the hard parts. Everything else is kind of excusable. The neck not being able to move, don't think that's going to be anything that they're going to be able to fix. But a different head would have been nice. This head's kind of disappointing. It is what it is. And his legs, man, he is just falling apart left and right here. His rear legs. So I'm probably gonna have them in flying mode anyway. Even this one has a better open mouth. The most disappointing part on this is the tail, because it's just completely hard. She is a thing of beauty here. If you haven't picked one of these up, pick one of these up. Get a Filch if you have to. I haven't decided if I'm getting Filch yet or not. I have to make that decision. But there we go. We've got Beast Wars Tigerhawk. Another one down. So now I think all we need is I want to call him Sidewinder, but it's the scorpion snake. Oh, you know what? I gotta find. I forgot about that. I have a couple other ones that I need to put out. I need to find my tarantulas. What was the? There's another one. The manta ray guy. I can't remember that one's name. And then the crab. So, pardon me, I don't remember. I will say this: when I see people on live streams, I feel for them now, because when you're on the spot and you haven't like done that preparation, it is a little weird, because my brain, I would know it 20 minutes ago. Depth charge, that was one. Depth charge we need. It doesn't matter. But we need those, aside from getting Tripredicus agents, which I'm kind of wondering if we're going to get something like that weird coming up. But most of them we've got. We've got a lot of the figures from Beast Wars, so we're winding down on that. Very happy. If they decide to do Beast Machines, that's cool. They did a small little Cheetor. I'm not picking that up. I'm just saving that $10 for another item. As I said, I'm not employed at the moment, so can't be dropping too much money on this stuff. But there are certain things that I don't want to have to hunt down later. And this one, honestly, was one I'd already said I'm going to hunt down later. But I got it for like half price, so I can't be too angry about that. When I find things like that on clearance, I'm going to grab them. Hope you enjoy this. Please like, subscribe, comment. Until next time, I'm Alpha Magnus. These are toys.